Okay, let's look at the illustrations of these transformations. So we've looked that we have some other videos on how the function notation changes, and we've identified where the location of the number uh, affects, or when we place a number in a certain place with a certain operation, how it affects the graph. Let's look at what these physical uh, transformations look like. So what I've got here is just a basic. So you can see over here, I'm gonna draw your attention over here. This is just a basic parabola, quadratic function like so. Okay, when I activate this second graph, what I've got here, you can see is I'm adding a number. Okay, so when we add a number, we talked about this before. Okay, when you add a number like this, okay, we should see a vertical shift in our graph, right? So here's my slider for D. When I take D and I increase the value, watch the parabola move up, okay? It goes from and what's moving and what we focus on, I don't know if you can tell, I don't know how good your screen resolution is, but watch the vertex. The vertex is what we're really moving, okay? The graph might look like it's getting skinnier, it's not. The graph itself, the shape is not changing, it's just moving, okay? This is referred to as what we call a rigid transformation, okay? So that's what happens when we use a positive value for D. We're adding that, it's going up. Now let's look at what happens when D becomes negative. So again, focus over here on the value of this D variable. When it becomes negative, the graph goes down. So when D is negative 3.1, okay, we're adding a negative 3.1. That's the same as subtraction, right? So when that constant that we're adding is negative, the graph moves down. All right. So positive up, negative down, just like this. That's what we do when we're adding. Okay. So there's our vertical shift, okay, illustrated on the graph.